Hare Krishna. So we've heard before how it's really bad to compare yourself to others, but it's actually interesting looking at the science behind it. So Jordan Peterson, a renowned psychologist, he has come up with this research showing that when you compare yourself to others, one of two things happen. If in your mind, by comparing yourself to others, you come out better, you feel that you've won this little competition of comparison, then serotonin is liberated in your brain. And then two things happen. You feel, of course, happy, but also you feel confidence, and you have a feeling of being in control. So it's very interesting that he's pinpointed these exact feelings. It's not just general happiness, but also confidence and feelings of being in control of your life. Now, of course, when that comparison happens and the opposite result comes out, you find yourself inferior to the person you compared yourself to, then the opposite happens. Serotonin is restricted from your blood, and what you feel is not only unhappiness, but here's the catch, you feel loss of control. So you start feeling that you cannot control your life. You feel insecurity. So these are very deep primal feelings, not having control, not having security. So this gives you a very bad sensation. So when you compare yourself to others and you come out not doing so well, the result is actually very bad for you, and you have a feeling even of, he says, chaos. You start feeling that you have no control over your life, a feeling of insecurity and chaos, and that can be very disturbing, very unpleasant. So when you do this, we have this habit, it's almost automatic, or we want to compare ourselves to others so we can do better, so we can find ways to be better. It's something that's built into our brains. So I like to say that we have to hack our brains. We have these little automatic functions with little factory settings we've come with. But if you know about these things, you can actually go to your little settings function in your brain, scroll down, and you can look at comparison. And there you'll see that, okay, just compare yourself to everybody else you meet. That's the factory setting. And that's no good. And it's especially no good for us today. Because I don't care how great and amazing you may be, today, because we're so connected, this crazy connection where we can see the lives of just like everyone in the planet, and we hear about everyone's doings, and especially if they're actually better and doing great things, we hear about it. So we're so connected, we live in these huge cities, we're always on the internet. So the very bad result of that is that with the factory setting of comparing yourself to everyone, you will come out losing. Doesn't matter who you are. I don't care if you're Elon Musk, if you're Brad Pitt, you will come out losing. There is going to be somebody who is better looking, richer, smarter, wiser, whatever your parameters in your brain are. Somebody's going to come out winning. And you're going to have this feeling of insecurity and loss of control. So what we have to do is we have to really go into those little factory settings and change it. But what are we going to change it to? We can't just switch it off. So here's a great tip. What you do is you change your comparison to yourself yesterday. It's a beautiful technique. It really works. Start whenever you feel the need to compare yourself today with you yesterday. That's the best thing you can do, because that works. We want to be better today than we were yesterday, and we can be better today than we were yesterday. So you can always improve. You can always say, okay, what are my parameters? What am I really comparing myself to? And of course, develop the proper comparison tools, not just external stuff like, how beautiful you are, or, something artificial, how much money you have in the bank. But go deep and look inside and say, okay, how much have I spent in the here and now today? as compared to me yesterday? How much am I being true to myself, being true to my Dharma today as compared to yesterday? And if you've already activated your deeper spirituality, how much more am I being devoted, connected in yoga today than I was yesterday? So these are beautiful comparisons, and this you can work on every single day, and every single day you can become a little better, and then have this nice feeling of, wow, great, I'm better today. So then you feel happy, serotonin is liberated, you feel in control, you feel secure, as you should, because you're actually improving yourself a little more every day. So that's the technique. It's really good, it really works, you should try it. Hare Krishna.